first of all, we decided to go back to capture the way of recording in the 60s. I mean, we've been through, you know, many ways of recording and embracing new technology, et cetera, but we thought, do you know what? We want to make an album where we get a producer, and we got a great producer, Chris Potter, who wanted to work with us, go into a studio, play live in the way we had to, because there was no other way of doing it when you got 4 tracks. And we thought what we'll do is we'll capture a performance. We'll try in a few hours, maybe 3, and it was typically about 3 hours, actually. We'll rehearse.
This is the key, is that if you're going to record like this, you've got to rehearse extensively before you go in. So when we go into the studio, we're not looking for an arrangement. We're not looking for a treatment for this song. We know the key.
Just capture.
We're not writing in the studio.
We're just looking for a performance. Yeah.
And we thought, okay, we get Colin to sing a guide, just like he always used to, and we'll do guide solos, but we'll all play at once, minimal overdubs. And then the following week, so we'll record the album basically over a week. And then in the following week, we'll revisit the lead vocals, we'll revisit the solos, and we'll do backing harmonies. It worked so well. And we started off, and we said to Chris Potter, we're not going to use click tracks, we're not going to use sync codes or anything. And he said, oh, I'm not sure about that. He said, let's just do that for safety. I said, no, we just want to be free to play in the way that we used to. And we recorded like that, and it worked so well for us that Colin's guide vocals all became lead vocals. We didn't even replace any of the solos.
It was all just
It was captured.
Yeah.
It was a question of capturing a performance in the way old-fashioned recording had to be in the old days. And we loved doing it like that. And within 2 weeks, apart from the mixing, the album was done. We did extensively concentrate on the backing vocals and harmonies the following week, but that was it, really. And so that was one thing about the album. I mean, the other thing, of course, was that was a much more expensive way to record. So we had to raise the money, and via pledge, we had a wonderful army of fans who gave us the money to make the album in the way that we wanted to make it. And during the American tour, we were knocked out one day to get a call from Billboard. And they said, we just have to tell you that for the first time in 50 years as the Zombies, you've made the top 100 album sales. And that was the most exciting thing that we could hear, because that is still what energizes us. And the feeling that we can relate to a current generation like your son, who's a teenager, with not only the Odyssey and Oracle things that get played everywhere, but with some of the new material as well, is, for me, that is the most exciting thing I can have.